my time, and guys on my team leveraging their time. Whereas now that's kind of evolved into us doing a lot more inbound marketing, which means a lot higher cost per lead. The conversations are a little bit different, but it's actually turned into an actual business. So starting out, it was just kind of running and gunning. Hey, can I get proof of concept here that wholesaling is real, that somebody like me could actually do this, to now being able to build an actual business out of it is in a few very short years has been pretty awesome to experience.
Yeah. And have you guys totally transitioned away from outbound, or you still do some, but the majority is now inbound?
Yeah, I would say the majority of what we do is inbound now. We're still trying to hang on to outbound just because we've kind of mastered it in a lot of ways, and it's been our bread and butter over the last few years. But with all of the regulations, all of the potential lawsuits, I have a lot of friends who are going through a lot of issues right now in terms of lawsuits. So it's something that we're slowly phasing out, and we just always want to be nimble as a business, right? I think when we started texting, and from a year ago until now, we've probably changed texting providers 4 times, right? So we're always ahead of the curve. We're always able to be very nimble. And for us, we want as many marketing strategies as possible so that we can constantly measure those and pour into those that are working really well, but also give us the ability to, if texting would have gone away 2 years ago, it would have completely ruined my whole business. Whereas now we're kind of more diversified, if you will.
Yeah. What are the inbound channels that you guys are focusing on?
So we do a lot of PPC, which is pay-per-click Google ads. We do Facebook ads. We use pay-per-lead providers, which are doing a lot larger campaigns in terms of Google ads and purchasing those leads from them. And now we've started doing some direct mail as well. So can't speak to the direct mail as that's just going out this week. But those are a few of the inbound channels that we use. So Google ads, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, those type of things.
Gotcha. And you mentioned a little bit before that you actually brought some of your construction team in-house. What made you decide to do that versus a lot of people kind of maybe keep that as a, to just kind of sub that out or external vendors to do that?
Honestly, a huge part of the reason I started having contractors in-house came down to once I got to probably 30 or 40 rental properties, I needed a full-time maintenance guy at that point. And so I happened to, we scaled back on the flips the last year and a half as the market kind of, corrected a bit. But we were still needing a lot of, work on rental properties and these creative deals that we were holding. So started out just to bring one guy in. He could kind of do everything. He was not amazing at anything, but he was pretty dang good at everything, if that makes sense. And so he was great as a handyman. He was great at some of the more minor cosmetic type flips. And now that the market is coming back, and we're starting to see more buyers come out, we're starting to do more flips. So we've continued just to hire more guys as there's more demand there. And for me, it wasn't so much about the money. To me, it was more